Good morning and welcome to our Feel Good workout. My amazing 76-year-old mother-in-law will be joining me. I'm actually streaming live on my YouTube channel where all of the last 4 years' workouts are saved. I'm also streaming on TikTok today, which is something very new, so do let me know if you join us. This is a perfect workout for anyone that may be sitting, stuck at meetings behind their desk. We can do exercises seated, even if you're on the sofa, or if you can do it standing, if you're able to, because I have participants in their 70s, 80s and 90s regularly joining me on Zoom as well. We're a feel-good community and we're going to run through my whole feel-good fitness prescription. Some of them have already started getting their steps in, so you can get your steps in from indoors quite easily. In the UK it's raining today, so it's a perfect time for us. You could pick up the pace, you could even go into a bit of a jog. So let's start with that, because I can see everyone on Zoom that is already moving. They feel like they need to get some movement in. I will just very quickly talk about these workouts. There's no fancy equipment needed. You can literally use tin cans, plastic bottles, any safe household objects, even a rucksack for some of our squats that we're going to be doing, and we cover everything in my Feel Good Fitness prescription. It's also in my new book, The Feel Good Fix, which is what I wanted to announce today. Please pre-order it on Amazon. It is there. You'll get it on publication day, May the 30th. It would mean the world to me. It's got everything that I believe in and a holistic approach in one book. And it's really important as a first-time author to get pre-orders. So I would really love you just from this workout, and please share it with your loved ones. We're going to start with a bit of breathing. So if anyone's feeling stressed, anytime you're feeling a little bit anxious or you need a moment of self-care, I call them mindful minutes. We're going to take a seat now, and I want you to just close your eyes and try this out with me. Just check in with your breathing. How are you feeling? My heart rate is high. I'm often running around in that really sympathetic fight or flight mode in our nervous system. So let's just focus on your breath. Feel free to place a hand on your belly, one on your heart, and take some lovely deep breaths, closing your eyes, breathing in and out, ideally through your nose, because nasal breathing has excellent health benefits, which is also covered in my new book, The Feel Good Fix. But today we're going to do a breathing technique where I'm going to count as you breathe in to 4. We're going to try and hold for 2 seconds, and then we're going to exhale for 4. So this is a really lovely one to calm the body and mind. We're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And hold your breath. 2, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Keep your eyes closed. See how your normal breathing feels. See how you feel. Do you feel a little bit calmer? That was literally a breath snack. One of my little moments where I can just use in my Feel Good toolkit. Place your hands over your closed eyes. I feel a lot calmer. My heart rate's gone down. Kicking in that parasympathetic nervous system. Open your eyes slowly with the hands in front of them, just to let in a bit of light. I want to see a lovely smile on your face as you let the hands away. Wonderful. How are we feeling? So we're now going to move into mobility. I will demonstrate standing and seating until my mother-in-law joins us. We're going to start with some feel-good hugs, which are like a standing or seated cat-cow, something I invented when I was doing free workouts in the pandemic. Opening out your arms, really arching your back, lifting your chin, sticking your tailbone out. Really open out your chest, and then round the back as you breathe out. I want you to give yourselves a big hug. And it's the power of oxytocin, serotonin, the love hormones. We're going to breathe in again. I wish all of you are with me, but I'm sending you a big virtual hug. And this is great for times where we're rounding our back or we're sitting at our desks or sofas. And then give yourself a big hug because you deserve one. Even if you join me today for a few minutes like an exercise snack, I guarantee it's beneficial for your health. We're going to start with circles now. So again, I could do this seated. All I'm doing is just circling out my head as if I've got a clock face in front of it. You can close your eyes, 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. Just how does your head and neck feel? You can do these workouts anytime. They're saved on my YouTube channel for you. Please, please, please try and do it a few times in the week. We're going to do my famous desk snack, which is from my TED Talk, if you've seen it. So we're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears, back an inch or 2, and then down the spine. So if you started off like this, hopefully you'll be in a nice straight back. Let's do it once more. So seated or standing, if you're just watching on YouTube, on TikTok, or on Zoom, up, back and down. It's like the shape of a desk. So I want you to think of that analogy when you're at your desk. Keeping that posture throughout this workout. Engage your stomach muscles. So when I say core tight, think about your belly button coming in towards your spine. And we should try and use those muscles all the time. You can even engage your pelvic floor, which is really important, especially for women, but also men, but especially women as we age. So really think about using those muscles as well if you can. And we're going to start circling out the arms. Feel free to march on the spot, seated or standing. We're going to do a few circles one way and then a few the other. Big smile. This is your feel-good workout. This is so important for our mental health as well as our physical health. We're going to do some cross-body reaches, so a little bit of 80s style aerobic. So if you're seated, I will demonstrate reaching across. Can you feel that lovely length in your back muscles? You can go fast or you can go slow. Really reach. Lovely. We'll do 3 and 2 and 1, and then we're going to try and touch the ground, either seated or standing. We will be doing squats with perfect form as part of this workout, but if you're standing, knees are going out, you're going to bend, and then we're going to reach up to the sky, ideally, maybe even lifting your heels. You can do that seated. So we're going to touch down, and we're going to reach up. As the heels go up, we're engaging the soleus muscles in our calves. Breathing in. This is a lovely one to just wake up the body. Keep smiling. Let's do one more. You should be feeling like all the joints and the muscles are getting a little bit warm in this mobility snack. And we're going to do something fun, which is also part of my book, The Feel Good Fix, which I hope you can all order on Amazon. You're going to put your opposite hand pinching your earlobe with the opposite hand, and this is actually a super brain squat. This is really good for your brain. And as we try, so if you can't squat, I always show leg extensions. If you can't stand up, if you're stuck on a meeting, you can do leg extensions here. But ideally, to benefit from this one, if you're able to stand up without any help and independence, and I say that because I've had up to the age of 100 join me on these workouts, so this is your workout. If you can't do this exercise, you could even march on the spot or just do a few more circles of the head or the arms. Find something that works for you. I want you to breathe out, squeeze up, check your knees are going out in line with your toes. Touching down, let's do one more and relax. There's a whole snack on this in my book with all the benefits and different ways that we can do that. We're going to do a bit of balance work now. Balance is important for all ages, but especially as you age, to reduce your risks of falls. Again, if you can't stand, what you're going to do is you're going to try and just circle out one leg, seated here, and ball and socket joint. And we hear about a lot of back pain. When we're sitting for long periods, our hips carry all that stress. When we're stressed out in life, we also hear a lot about hip fractures. If you're able to stand, you can either balance with, make sure you've got a support near you, a wall or a chair, or if you're able to fully balance, let's do 5 circles in one way, 5 the other, circling out. Can you feel that? My leg that's taking all my body weight is getting really, really nice and strong, and it's great for any runners out there. I know I'm streaming on TikTok today, first time, so do let me know if you're enjoying this. But for runners, any muscular imbalances in your legs, which is very common because we have a dominant side with all of our functional activities. Let's change sides when you're ready. Always make sure you've got that support, and if you're not able to stand, these are really beneficial as well. You're lifting the weight of your leg, you're using those muscles, and we want to build muscle mass. We want to get nice and strong physically and mentally, and relax. Great work. We're going to move into our band snack. So we're adding a bit of resistance now. Before we go into the weight section, if you have a belt, that's perfect. If you have a pair of old tights, like I used to say in the pandemic, but something with a bit of stretch would be ideal. And we're going to do Lavina's famous shoulder floss, something I prescribe for you to do every day, ideally in the morning, maybe after brushing your teeth, so it's part of your daily routine, just habit stacking. And you're going to try and lift your arms up and over. Do not worry if you struggle, because I see a lot of people just having to bend their arms, maybe not going that full range. So listen to your body. Try and do it in front of a mirror, because I want to see if you notice any differences. One side may be higher than the other. So loosen up if you need to. If you've done these before, which so many of my Feel Good community that join me every week, we normally do this stack. I normally do this a couple of times a day because we're encouraging that full range of motion in the ball and socket joint. And we hear a lot about neck pain, back pain, and we're rounding our shoulders because of our sedentary lifestyle, the kyphosis of the spine. If it's easy, move the hands together. We're doing a few reps. Can you feel the burn, anyone? Drop a comment if you can feel the burn. That is the lactic acid working. It's around the muscles. It's being released. Do what you can. Breathe as we're going. Always using our breathing techniques through these exercises, inhaling and exhaling. Shall we do one more? Ooh, I can feel that today. And relax. Don't worry if you don't have a band. You could just mimic the exercise even. Any little minute that you do today with me is going to make a difference to your health. So we're going to now do a few spinal twists. So you could use the band, or if you prefer, you could even just use your hands behind your head, but try and open out your chest. So these elbows aren't here, they're here, and we're just going to twist round. Simple twist, breathing out, breathing in. Can you use your stomach muscles to help you? So even if I was seated, watching TV or at my desk, I could add this lovely little spinal twist snack, as I call them, exercise snacks, little bite-sized amounts of movement through our day, and I can really feel that in my thoracic spine, yeah, which might be a little bit tight. Let's do one more on each side. How does that feel? And relax. Good. I can feel those arms are working already today. We're going to hold the band, or your tights if you have them. If you don't, do not worry. One more move. We're opening cross body, really lengthening. Opposite hands are stretched out. I'll show you from the side. If you can place it forwards here in a frontal raise as your rest. Obviously, if you get tired, drop them down. Think about your posture. Breathing out, breathing in. Let's keep going. You know I am a proud ambassador for Diabetes UK, Alzheimer's Society, well-being of women, and a patron of Menopause Mandate. These are all conditions that our exercise, our lifestyle changes can help reduce risks of things like type 2 diabetes, of dementia. The more we can do and the more we can focus on the magic of what it does inside our bodies, that's how we can keep this really, like, motivate ourselves, keep it consistent in your life. And these small little movements, if you can't do the whole workout today, set yourself some homework. Shall we do one more? Is anyone burning like I am? Give me a little thumbs up. I can see lots of you on Zoom. Did you feel that? So here, the active recovery, when I'm letting you rest, or whether I'm explaining the science and the meaning behind exercise, today we can march on the spot. Woo, she's here, mummy's here, brilliant. Or you could even add a little bit of boxing for an extra challenge today. And you can add your little tin cans if you want, so it's a little bit of weights for your boxing, whatever works for you. So I'm going to let you do a little bit of a HIIT snack here. Low impact is this workout, but you can obviously go a little bit faster. Pranam, mummy. So mummy, we're streaming on TikTok today as well. So we've got quite a lot of people watching us on TikTok. Please give my mum a little, my mother-in-law, a little hello. Hello. She's our superstar as well, inspiring everyone around us. So you're probably warm from the boxing. We're going to start now with a little bit of strength. So we're moving into our favourite lower body exercises. Are you warm? Yeah, you can march out on the spot if you need to. If you can't stand, mummy, you can warm up by doing these leg extensions. So if you're stuck at your desk, if you're not able to stand because of mobility issues or age, whatever it is, these are great because you're lengthening, and I want you to target these quadricep muscles. That mind to muscle connection is really powerful. So that's level 1. Level 2 is with the support of your chair. We're all going to do this because it's good to check your form. Hands on your chair or higher if you've got some hand rests. Knees are going out in line with the toes. I'm just lifting a few inches. I'm coming down. Now just check. Are your knees staying back? Can you see your toes? Already I can feel some activation in the muscles in my lower body. So we could do that as an option. So you've got the support of your chair. If you're able to stand alone, we're going to start with body weight. So this is a little bit harder because it means that we're coming up all the way without any touching of the chair. If you're able to, and I want you to go slowly up and down, and I want you to squeeze the glutes at the top, keep your core tight, your back nice and straight. Can you see your toes as you're coming up and down? Because then you are protecting your knees, but you're also making sure you go out with them. It's the same direction as your toes, squeezing up. We're just doing body weight to warm up first. Should we do 2 more? How many have we done, mummy?
This is 6.
Good, she's my mathematician, so you're going to count out loud for me.
7.
Yay! Everyone count out loud if you want.
8.
Yes, well done. Even if it's leg extensions, really keep working.
9.
Yay! And last one, breathing out and
10.
relax. You get a rest. But if you're up for it, you can do some boxing. It's totally up to you. So here we're sprinkling in strength training with a little bit of cardio, which is going to work our respiratory systems, our lungs, our hearts, reduce our risks of cardiovascular. And you can easily add in 20 seconds of boxing like this whenever you're sitting for too long. Am I right? Give me some thumbs up if that's your one takeaway from today. You're going to add in a little bit of boxing. It's the best stress reliever as well. Second round, so again, you do leg extensions if you're not able to stand for whatever reason, but you can hold a little weight, and that could be, you brought your pink dumbbells today.
I have
Oh,
cleaned it.
very good.
I try to remember that.
Very good. So she's going heavier because she's been doing these workouts with me.
I did this morning also, all my exercise.
So what did you do this morning?
Everything.
Everyone can march on the spot while Mummy tells us. Hold on. Mummy, just tell us what you did this morning. Let me make sure this mic is on. Okay, maybe the mic's not on, but Mummy, tell me what you did this morning.
I first do this every day. Yeah. 3
Oh,
times.
good.
Yeah.
Very in the
I
body,
do
we
all
should
this
do that.
also.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I do my this one,
Leg extensions,
one.
good.
then my shoulder floors,
Woo!
and then my squats, and then my star jumps.
Woo! Every day.
Every day.
You're doing a little snack. We're going to video this snack. Do you think we should video her snack for you all? Yeah, so you can do it every day. There's lots of thumbs up on Zoom.
And then I lie on the bed and I do my.
Good girl. I'm so proud of you. Go on, you lie on the bed and everyone can box out while we're listening. Do you lift your legs up?
Yeah. No, my legs are up and then I do like this.
Yeah.
Like this 10 times.
Good.
And then I put my leg up to 50, both legs up to 50, about 5 times.
Wow.
And then I lie down and then I try to
Engage your pelvic floor. Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count till 10.
In Gujarati. Amazing.
And I do the hip circles
Woo!
and both sides and this one and then both sides. And then I do this one.
Point and flex.
Yeah.
Good.
I do this one.
Yeah, this is all in that workout, the 10-minute knee exercise on YouTube.
I lie down and do like this, like this.
Yeah,
And then
twisting.
because of my neck of my hip, I've got arthritis, so I can't show you like this, but I do like this.
On the bed, on the floor.
No, on the bed.
Okay, so we might film this, but how long does that all take you?
I don't know, about 10-15 minutes.
Woo! Well done, Mummy. Sorry, we don't normally go into this detail, but well done. I hope that inspires everyone to maybe just add in their own little 10-minute snack. My book, The Feel Good Fix, has so many these little ideas of things that we can do during the day. So I hope you can pre-order on Amazon. I'm going to film that with you so we can share that on my YouTube channel.
Let's all congratulate Lavina on her new book, The Feel Good Fix.
Ah!
I'm not proud of her. I'm so proud.
Gosh,
So
thank you so much. Wow, we are having a good chat here today, but you know, I've written a whole section on social connection, the power of sharing, talking, having this online community, being with people that inspire you, that motivate you is so important. Social media plays such a huge role in our life, but it is a great way to share messages and be part of a community. So we're talking today, we feel like a bit of a celebration. So wouldn't have done it without you and all my family's love and support. We're going to go into our squats. You've had a nice little rest, or some of you I can see have been boxing. So if you're holding a weight, leg extensions, or we're going to try and hold a weight this time. We're going to go for 10. Mummy's going to count for me. And we're going to go slowly up. Perfect form.
1,
Good. Touching down. 2. Lovely. Obviously, if you don't have your chair, you can do normal squats.
3,
But this is a reminder of when you're sitting on your chair to just get up and
4,
down. It's working all your lower body muscles.
5,
Good. Breathe out, breathe in. 6. Good work, everyone. Can see lots of different weights.
7,
People are using milk cartons, I think household
8,
objects, weights on Zoom, well done. 9, good. YouTube, TikTok, I hope you're all smacking with us.
10.
And 10, excellent work. So we've done 10 more of those. For this active recovery, let's do those cross-body stretches, or you can have a breather, because do you feel a little bit warmer? My heart rate has certainly gone up. How are you all feeling? Are we good? So muscle mass is so important to help even absorb. I'm going to try and synchronize with Mummy. Excess blood sugars, there's a lot of talk about blood sugar management. Obviously important to improve our insulin sensitivity. I'm going through perimenopause, so it's even more important. I'm trying to build my muscle mass. That's why we do quite a lot of strength-based work. And again, my book has a lot of these things in it, so I really hope you enjoy it. So what we're going to do is one more set, and I want you to think about your weight. So we are aiming for 30 of these sit and stand, squats, or leg extensions. If that weight was easy, if those last few repetitions was easy, could you add a little challenge? So Mummy's going to progress today. Wow. She's the star pupil. Maybe add a rucksack on your back. You could then fill it up with naughty things like Coke bottles and things that we want to keep away. And you could use that as a nice home weight for these. Inhale, exhale. So exhale, breathe out as you come up on the hard part. And inhale. Can you go down nice and slow as well as up? Mummy, you're counting, yes?
Yeah.
Good.
4.
She's keeping her brain fit by doing 2 things at once.
5.
Cognition, so feel free to count because then your brain is having to
6.
work as well during the movement. 7, good. Nice and slow. So this eccentric movement, going down is as important as going up.
9.
And squats are great for the brain, the blood flow to the brain.
10.
I again have written a lot of science in my book, but in a very easy way for us to understand. We're working against gravity in those squats. It's brilliant for our brain health, to help us reduce risks of things like dementia and Alzheimer's, which you might not even be thinking about, but our chances really increase from midlife. So it's not an old age disease as a lot of people think. The changes in your brain are starting from years, decades before, which is why exercise is that free tool, one of the free tools in the toolkit that you could use today. We're going to do press ups now. So Mummy's going to demonstrate against the wall. In this workout, we only do wall. We don't really go to the floor. But anyone that's been doing them for a while knows that a kitchen counter or a table against the wall is a great progression. So anything that's not going to move, she's on the wall. I'll demonstrate seated for anyone that is stuck behind meetings or maybe can't stand. You can put your hands on your thighs. Either way, wall or seated, you're bending the elbows and you're pushing your weight as you come away from the wall or up. You breathe out, and I've got a lovely straight back, and I'm engaging my core muscles. I'm focusing on building strength in our upper body, which is so difficult to do. But even these movements, body weight movements, are brilliant to just engage the muscles. While we're so sedentary, people are sitting for 9 to 10 hours a day on average. So Mummy's doing them on the wall, you're doing your 10. Everyone do what you can, even if it's less quality reps. She's got a straight line from her head down to her heels. So you're not hinging at the hip. My core muscles are tight, seated or standing. And you can really feel this, and you might feel it in your wrists. So let's just give it a little bit of wrist circles. Again, when I was writing my book, when I was typing a lot, I could feel all of my wrists, and it's so important to build strength. So this is where, slowly over time, I've got the skinniest wrists ever, and I had no upper body strength 10 years ago when I started my wellness journey, but it's built up over time through things like press up. So as long as there's no pain, please persevere with your strength training. We're going into bicep curls now. So do you know where your biceps are, Mummy? So that's our triceps. This is our biceps. So both muscles are really important for functional movements. when we're lifting things. We want to do these exercises so that we can future-proof our bodies and age well. Try and keep as independent as possible when we're lifting things, when we're putting things up on the shelf, when you're doing your shopping, day-to-day activities, carrying little grandchildren, kids, shopping bags, whatever it is. We're going to keep we're going to do my desk reset. Big smile, seated or standing. Grab water bottles or baked bean tins, even if you haven't got weights. Elbows are squeezed in, so they're glued to the side of my body. And then I'm going to curl the weight up, breathing out. And I want you to go really nice and slow on that release. Again, that's the negative part of the movement, the eccentric part. Keep going, guys. Let's see how we're all getting on. We are live on TikTok today. So we've got lots of people watching us, but I hope you are actually working out with us. Don't watch us. Literally, if you do a minute, it's better than nothing. A little exercise snack. Are we doing about 10?
6.
Good. And how are those new weights for you? Challenging.
7.
She's challenging herself. She's been on tin cans for these, and now she's brought in 2 kg dumbbells. So I hope that inspires you to lift a little bit heavier if you've done this for a while.
10.
Good, because you want to challenge and grow our muscles, yeah? Well done. Little shake out. We can do that little crossbody, fast or slow. Keep up the heart rate, or you can just rest, which is brilliant. We're going back into press ups, so we're mixing it up. We're almost supersetting, which means 2 exercises in a row. And if you like these snacks, there's so many like this in my book, The Feel Good Fix, available to pre-order on Amazon. You see, I'm very excited about it because I've been keeping it a secret for the last 9 months. It's like having a baby, and now it's been announced. So Mummy is ready for her press ups. I will again demonstrate on the seated option if you need it. You are bending the elbows, you're pushing away. With the wall press ups, or if you're able to, obviously go down to the ground, but I don't demonstrate just because this is for all ages and abilities in this workout. There's lots of higher progressions on my YouTube channel. If you want to progress the wall, you can move your feet a little bit further away, even a centimetre in and out. Straight line from your head down, core tight. Can you focus on all these muscles in our upper body? This is a compound move, so it's really engaging all the muscles. How is Mummy getting on?
7.
Good, well done. Beautiful work. An 8, great. How are we all getting on? Let me have a look at my Zoom community. And TikTok, how are we, guys? Anyone doing press ups with us right now? Please let me know. Get in a few press ups. And on YouTube, where we're live as well, where this workout will be saved for you guys to share with your loved ones as well, right? Shall we give them a little wrist roll? And then shall we try and go back into our bicep curls? So a little bit of technical on the strength training is that we did a compound move, which is the press ups, that's multi-muscle, and then we're doing an isolation exercise, which is just predominantly for these biceps. Lovely desk snack there, reset. So you did your shoulders back, core tight. Let's go for 10. A little tip is if you haven't got a heavier weight, if the baked bean tins are too light, you can go nice and slow. Use the tempo to really make this challenging and really focus. There's so much science on the mind to muscle connection. I'm so excited because everything is in my book. All these little things that I always say to you guys are now in one place. One really easy, accessible read. Mum, you've seen a little proof of the text, yeah? Did you like the big text? It's easy to read, right? It's really, I want it to be a companion in your lives. But all these things I'm talking about are in the book, and you can read the science behind it. So yes, I hope you felt that. We're going to do one last little blitz of cardio. So here I'm going to add in a bit of boxing. I'm going to grab some light weights. Shall I use your, I've got tin cans here as well. Always have tin cans ready wherever you are, even by the sofa or your desk, as a little cue. You don't have to use any weights, but baked bean tins or soup tins. These are chickpeas, coconut milk, actually they're lentils. We're going to punch it out. Really, really good. This is a great reminder when you're cooking to maybe before you open your tins, just get a quick snack in using them. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, that was a good little feel-good fix there. How are you all feeling? A little bit warmer, I hope a little bit happier, because the mental health benefits of exercise. Ambuja Manti on Zoom was holding, I think, little milk cartons. She's going to show me on that boxing. Well done. So many different weights. Can see my mum as well. Both mums. One is with me in person and one is on Zoom. If you want the details for Zoom, by the way, it's on my newsletter, the free newsletter. Just sign up on my website. We've got lots of people on TikTok. So let's do a final bit of HIIT, because Mummy was talking about star jumps, and I know they're usually your favourite. Just moving everything out of the way. Don't worry, these are not jumping ones, jumping jacks. We're going to go low impact. She does some single leg, seated or double, whichever you want to do. I'm going to do them standing, and this is a chance to give yourselves a big clap. Because just the fact that you are here, you're investing in your health. Yeah, trust me that every little minute counts. Don't beat yourself up if you can't get in a full hour. Just join us for these star jumps. 14. Shall we get to 25? Keep counting. Woo, big claps. Go fast or slow. Yay.
21.
Woo.
22,
23, 24, 25 claps for yourselves. How's the heart rate? Has it gone up? Are you okay? She's smiling. So many smiles on Zoom. How amazing. This is the power of movement. This is what I love seeing, is that whatever mood you're in, a little bit of movement is going to release those feel-good endorphins. So the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of core work, targeting. We've worked our core in all of the exercises. We're going to target these love handles. We love them really, all have them. You could do this without weight, just to practice the move. You can have one hand behind your head. Again, we're not here, we're nice and straight. We're opening out the elbow, and then we're going to reach the other hand down and then squeeze up. But we're thinking about the sides. Can you feel that, even seated? So if you're standing, feet together maybe, down and squeeze. So this hand is just traveling down the leg. I'm in between two panes of glass, imagining. So my body's nice and still, but I'm moving down. Breathe, I'm squeezing. I can feel that already without any weight, yeah? Let's do 4 on the other side, just as a practice set. So we're going to squeeze down this side and up. So you're just keeping your neck nice and neutral, head neutral, shoulders in line with your spine. Stomach muscles are engaged. This is a good time to think about your pelvic floor. If you've been practicing twice a day, Mummy has talked us through a whole pelvic floor workout on my YouTube channel. So openly, she's talked us through the exercises we should be doing twice a day, which is amazing. 6. Okay, we've done 6. Let's stop there for a sec. Did you feel that? Was body weight enough of a challenge? Or could you add a tin? A little plastic bottle. I'm going to grab my water bottle here just to show you that you could just hold something as a little bit of extra weight to your body weight. Let's do 5 on the other side, on each side. So down, squeeze up. So really think about that engagement, that squeeze. Down and squeeze. Can you feel this, mummy? And 3. I'm breathing out as I come up. And 4. So I'm really between 2 panes of glass. Even my elbow is nice and wide out. Back is straight. 5. Good. 5 on the other side. So a little bit of core snacking here. You could just take this one away. Maybe practice this through the day. Sprinkle these snacks in. And 2 and 1. Yay. Oh, I can feel that. Guys, we are going into our final bit. Probably the most important is stretching to reduce risk of injuries, to lengthen out the muscles. If you can, you're going to place a foot on the other leg. If that's difficult for some, you can even just hug the knee in. Back nice and straight. I'm going to keep my foot here. If you have got your foot up and your knee, you can just push a little bit of pressure. So mummy, you can just hug your knee in if you want. Whatever works for you. And if for a progression on this one, where you should feel it on the outer glute, if you're pushing your knee out, that could be enough. Or you could bring your chest towards your shin. And hold for a few breaths and release. Like we do the stretches to cover all the basics, but some of these, if you could do for a little bit longer every day, trust me, they will benefit you so much with your flexibility, with reducing risk of injury, with your performance. My husband Menno and I have done a 10-minute mobility snack. It's on my YouTube channel every day from the start of this year, and he is just over the moon. He's not feeling lots of niggles that he feels in his 50s. It's helped him with his golf, mummy. He's lifting heavier weights. His flexibility has increased immensely. Another stretch. So we've got lots of ideas. You can follow that 10 minutes a day and just see what you can do. Adapt it to your level. One leg is out straight. We're reaching the arms up. Inhale, exhale. Try and touch your toes. Don't worry if you can't. Rest them on your shins, even on your knee, but keep that leg straight. Relax the other upper body. Stretch out the arms, and I want you to breathe deeply here. These are your moments of self-care before we rush off to our to-do list. So important to give our mind and body a little bit of a rest, a bit of TLC. Roll up, unravel the spine. If your leg is nice and straight, you should really feel that from the top of your leg. Do you feel that? Toes are flexed towards me. Other side, big positive breath in. Exhale, reaching forward. Relax the shoulders and the head. Deep breaths, like we did that breath snack at the start. This is just normal deep breathing to bring the heart rate down. One more inhale, exhale, slowly unravel the spine. We're going to do a bit with our biceps because we work those a lot. So we're going to have one arm out, other hand on that palm, pushing the fingers almost down and towards you to just wherever you feel a nice release. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Smile, everyone. So hopefully you can feel that, mummy. Relax your shoulders. Good, good, good. They're up there. Bring them down if you can and release it off. So this is a good stretch to remember in case you remember Lavina in a day or two. If your muscles have that slight soreness, if we've worked new muscles especially, it's called the delayed onset muscle soreness, the DOMS. You could add in this stretch. And similarly, after the press ups, we're going to open our chest out. Elbows are coming back and towards each other. And your back is nice and straight, looking forward. Really opening out the chest. This is a lovely stretch. Breathing in here, enjoying this moment, treating our bodies and our minds to this stretch. And then round out the back, almost like you're hugging a tree. So I'm really making a C shape in my spine. holding here, opening out the vertebra. This leads on to another perfect feel-good hug, which Mummy missed at the beginning. So this is my chance to hug her. If you've got anyone near you, give them a hug. And if not, you're not alone. We're one community. We're sending a virtual hug. Breathe in, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, or give someone a big hug. Just that power of touch. Thank you, Mummy, for joining me every week for the last, 4 years we've been doing this, all saved on YouTube for you. Let's finish with our feel-good finish at the end of all my workouts. We're going to take a lovely, big, positive inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale as you bring them down, release any tension, anxiety, stress, let it all go away. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બહાર કાઢો.
We have workouts translated in Gujarati if they help anyone in the South Asian community. There's a whole playlist on my YouTube channel. Breathing in, now capture your hands together, bringing that positivity down to your heart center. Do take a bow. In this prayer position, I'm now saying close your eyes just for a little moment of gratitude. Honestly, our bodies are amazing. Thank your body for whatever it managed to do today. You are here, you invested in your health. And I'm very, very proud of you all. So take a little bow, give yourselves a clap. Amazing work. I hope you enjoyed this. First time streaming on TikTok, which is quite exciting. Let me know what you guys think. Add some comments, let me know. And Zoom, I'm coming to talk to you. Again, if you'd like to join on my Zoom community, it's on my newsletter. YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye. The only request, I've never asked anything of you from these workouts, but the book is my baby. I would love you to pre-order it right now because it's so important as a first-time author to get these sales on Amazon, as what I've been told. It's slightly discounted right now, and then you will get it on the day of publication. And I would absolutely love you to share this with your loved ones, any women in your life, but also men. I mean, all the things I talk about are in one book, and all men should be aware of women, what we go through during midlife and as we age and beyond is so important. Mummy, you've seen the book, haven't you? A little proof.
Yeah, no, just I only the.
You haven't looked in yet?
No, because I put the action down.
Oh, she's kept in her temple to bless it, but I can't wait for you to see it all. It's a very easy read with lots of information. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'm going to come and talk to everyone on Zoom. TikTok, I hope you enjoyed it. Yay! Isn't she fabulous? Mummy, you're so good. Oh, lots of people on TikTok. This could be a new thing. Do let me know if you want me to carry this on. I have to work out how to save this now. Let's see how we save this. This is going to be interesting. Okay, TikTok, you guys wait for me. Anyone know how to save that? I am going to save